Hey, Busy Fit fam, this is Stephen Anderson and I'm your Busy Fit coach. Welcome to week 3, day 2 of your Busy Fit 2.0 Healthy Habits Coaching, and I am so glad that you're here. Sometimes it feels like we just have a million and one things that we have to do. And let's get it straight, you're not going to be able to ever get them all done. So the question is, since we have this limited energy and this limited non-refundable, we can't save it, we can't pause it time, then where can we spend our best moments of time and energy that's going to give us the best payoff? Well, that can be as easy as A, B, C. So we're going to break this down into 3 different categories. Everything falls into these 3 categories. There's category A, which is simply this. These are the highest priority things, and that is your relationship with God, your relationship with others, and your relationship with yourself. That's it. Those are the most important things, and that's category A. Category B are going to be those items that we have to do to support category A. So you have to have a job, and you have to have transportation, you have to have groceries, you have to eat, you have to take care of your health. Those are the necessary things that we do, and those things support category A. Then there are those category C item things, and that's pretty much everything else. And that can be things like being on social media, or binge watching shows, or gossiping, or revenge, or even unforgiveness. These are things that we really can do better without having a lot of them in our lives. And the point isn't to say that you'll just magically never do these things again, but the point is to be aware of when these things are happening and start trying to do them less, because we want to spend more time on doing those things that really enhance our relationships, the things in category A, which are the things that really matter. Now, the last thing is to realize that even the category B items still are servants to the category A items. In other words, we work and we take care of our health and we do all of those things because they enhance our relationships with God, with others, and with ourselves. So we want to keep all of those things in perspective. Remember, the goal isn't to be perfect. We're not trying to make you a saint overnight, but we are raising awareness so that you can realize that it's not about being perfect, it's about being persistent. Just get a little bit better each and every day, be aware, and keep moving forward. So today we get our new habit. So now that you have started eating slowly and started trying to sense what your body's doing, we're going to give you one thing to add on to that. And this is your habit for the 3rd week, which is to eat till 80% full. Now, this is not an exact measure, but you know how it feels to be really stuffed, right? And you know how it feels to be hungry. The key is to make sure that you're getting enough calories so that you aren't hungry, but that you're not overstuffing yourself. That's going to be critical. One of the things that people really don't realize is that when you're eating, having enough food is just as important to your weight and losing weight as not having too much food. So the key is you want to get in that bandwidth where you're eating enough food, right? But that you're not overstuffing yourself. And tomorrow I'll talk a little bit more about why it is important to make sure that you're actually getting enough calories. So that's your new habit. It is to eat until 80% full. We want to avoid stuffing yourself. Make sure you get enough, and I'll dig in a little bit more on that tomorrow. All right, now we're on to our calls to action. So of course, we're making sure you're getting your Busy Fit statements in every single morning. I am responsible. I take action. I find a way. I do it because it's just part of who I am. Your number 1 habit is to get that water first thing in the morning. Number 2, you're making sure that you're eating more slowly. You're doing your practice for that. And number 3, now you have a stopping point. Your number 3 habit is to eat until 80% full. Now, you should be looking at your calendar. If you have a prep up for the setup day, make sure you're doing that. Your setup is going to involve you making sure you have water in place so you can drink it throughout the day, and water in place so you can get your number 1 habit done. And tomorrow, I'm going to go over a dangerously misunderstood concept when it comes to nutrition. Make sure that you have your Busy Fit workbook. You're writing those notes in there, especially that information about A, B, and C priorities. And below there is a link to a button that's going to give you more information about setting those priorities. All right, I will persist until I succeed. I'll never give up, and I'll see you on tomorrow.